Please remove your hats as a sign of respect as our ASB leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please place your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars the Hawk Pledge. Ready? Begin. As a Helena Hawk student, I pledge to be safe, be respectful, and be responsible. Hope for achievement and wonder for the future. Value the love for knowledge and possess the skills to be a Hawk. Go Hawks!
Thank you, Gwen. I love our dress-up days, and today is Decade Day. I have to admit that you know you're getting old when the student comes in and says, "Look, I'm dressed up in the 90s." Because that was not one of the dress-up days that I had when I was in school. Students, our character focus for the month is on citizenship. We've discussed several examples this past month on how one can demonstrate being a good citizen. Having high moral standards that sets examples on how we should behave as part of a community. Obeying the rules that are set in place and adhering to our PBIS pledge of being safe, respectful, and responsible is also another attribute. Today, we are going to be recognizing some staff and students, so let's go ahead and get started with our recognition. Our PBIS Employee of the Month, Miss Melanie. Come on up, Miss Melanie. She might be hiding right now. We saw her come in this morning. Well, when you see Miss Melanie, tell her great job. Our PBIS Student of the Month is Haley Williams. Come on up, Haley. sixth grade in Mr. Carlson's class, Isabella Sanchez. Mr. Garza's class, Lillian Iboa. And in Mrs. Green, Miss Smith's class, Sophia Duenas. For fifth grade, in Mrs. Ibarra's class, is Adelina Sandoval. Miss Herrera's class, Olivia Roberts. And Miss Sahani's class, Reese Bradbury. In fourth grade, in Mrs. Danzig's class, Sienna Guerra. Miss Ratchford's class, Adelina Oliva. And in Mrs. Hartman's class, Jonathan Cabedo.
Come on, Jonathan!
In third grade, in Mrs. Moen's class, Jacob Sebo. Mrs. Cabedo's class, Alora Jarrett. And in Mrs. Jorgensen's class, Ronnie Sanchez. In second grade, in Mrs. Burnett's class, Rylan Nobles. Mr. Davis's class, Carolyn Silva. And Mrs. Kern's class, Lacey Stevens.
Jacob, over here, buddy.
Rylan is your brother.
Ronnie, there you go, buddy. Laura, right there. We got Ryan right there, buddy. Great job. Carolyn, great job, too.
For first grade, in Mrs. Duenas' class, Isla Morton. Mrs. Hidalgo's class, Rose Ball. And Mrs. Thompson's class, Princeton Green.
Don't bring your backpack. It's in your backpack.
Good job, Rose. Come on, Princeton! Good job, buddy.
For kindergarten, Miss Valdosa's class, Daisy Bone. Mrs. Reynolds' class, Benjamin Garcia. Mrs. Cruz's class, Clayton Woolley.
Benjamin, good job, buddy. Clayton, what's up, buddy? There you go.
For TK, Miss Gansky's class is Robin Triplett. Mr. Mustachio's physical education goes to Isabella Sanchez. And Mrs. Radisak's class is Brett Mickelson. Our student principals recognized this month: Lily Dunnigan, Anthony Ariano, Madison Grounds, Joshua Hillquist, Hayden Jacobson, and Chloe Sanchez.
Anthony, great job, buddy.
These are our student principals, recognized again. That concludes our Student of the Month recognition. Mr.